Shalom, Michael David here, and I'm reaching out to all our friends in Singapore as the season of Passover and the resurrection is here. We've been blessed to have had many opportunities to minister in your wonderful country over the last few years. So I want to personally invite you to our online Messianic Passover at this significant moment in history. The Messianic Passover will be broadcast live on Thursday, April 9th at 6 a.m. Singapore time. Here's a video that my wife and I made to invite all our friends around the world. Shalom, friends. Michael David here.
And hello, I'm Sipora, Michael David's wife. And together as a Messianic couple, we have taught about the feasts of the Lord for over 3 decades.
Easter is coming soon, the time of the resurrection of our Messiah. Did you know that the Last Supper was a Passover meal that the Jewish people called a Seder?
This year, we would like to personally invite you to be a part of a very special online Messianic Passover, Wednesday, April 8th at 6 p.m. There is no charge to join. All you have to do is go to israelcafe.tv on Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. and look for the Facebook Live broadcast.
This year is particularly symbolic, as at this time, many people are actually shut up in their homes. Prophetically, it's strikingly similar to the first Passover, when the children of Israel had shut themselves up in their dwellings. When they applied the blood of the Passover lamb to the doorposts, it saved them from the plague. During this online Passover, we are going to discuss the significance of Passover from a messianic perspective and the dramatic relevance that it has for us today.
As a young Jewish girl, I celebrated the Passover every year, but when I became a believer, I finally understood the true significance of the Passover Seder and how it reveals the Messiah. Because of my heritage as a Jew, we have a heart to express our faith as one new man in Messiah. We have taught believers worldwide how to celebrate the Passover from the Messianic Christian perspective.
Did you ever wonder why the Jewish faith and the Christian faith became so disconnected? Sadly, the reason is that over the millennia, there has been an ignorance by Christians about the Jewish roots of their faith. There is a significant history of antagonism that can only be changed by humility of heart and honest spiritual education.
Our ministry has helped with that spiritual education through our weekly online broadcast, Shabbat Shalom, where you can join us every Friday at 6 p.m. at israelcafe.tv. But many of our viewers have big questions on how we should celebrate the feast as believers. However, the real importance is to have an accurate understanding of the biblical truth, as well as what is relevant in regards to tradition. Often people in our Shabbat Shalom family write us and express a sincere and even passionate love for Israel and the Jewish people. But they want to learn how to express this appropriately.
So in response to these questions, we have created a 1.5 hour long Messianic Passover video. You can get access to this video with a donation of any amount. You will receive a fuller revelation of the meaning of the Passover symbols. Here's a sample of the video.
Has been sacrificed. Let us therefore celebrate the festival, not with the old leaven, the leaven of malice and evil, but the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. And so what we're presenting to you tonight is a wonderful truth that will help us to understand our Lord that much better.
We're going to start the ceremony and we're going to really stay focused, and we really want to share the deep symbolism and rituals that express the truth of Messiah to you, that are woven into the Passover ceremony. And this is traditional on every single Jewish Passover. They have this Seder plate. We also have the parsley, and that is supposed to represent the hyssop. And you remember that on the night that the Jewish people fled Egypt, they took the hyssop and they dipped it into the blood and put it on the lintels of their the doorpost. And the parsley represents that, and we will be dipping it in very salt water to remind us of the bitter tears of the bondage of slavery.
We will present the relevant biblical elements of this important celebration with harp, song, and ceremony as we present the traditional Jewish Passover from a messianic perspective.
As a bonus, you'll receive a Passover Haggadah, which is a guidebook
to help you follow along in the service with us. This video will help you discover the true biblical foundation of your faith, and you will experience a spiritual transformation as you view this video. At this important season, we are offering this video for a donation of any amount. Just click on the link on this post to obtain access to your Passover video. Don't forget to join us for the free online Messianic Passover live broadcast on Wednesday, April 8th at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Just visit israelcafe.tv that evening. We'll see you then. Shalom.
Shalom.
We certainly hope that all our friends in Singapore will be able to join us. I know it's a little early in the morning for you, but the live broadcast of the online Messianic Passover will be on Thursday, April 9th at 6 a.m. Singapore time. Just go to israelcafe.tv at that time and look for the Facebook live broadcast. You will be able to view this Messianic Passover presentation at a later time as well, but we would love for you to be there for the live presentation, giving us your reactions and making your comments. Shalom, and have a blessed Passover and resurrection celebration.